All right. So my name is Alexis, and I'm not really anybody special or anything like that. I'm just like everyone else who has an opinion and finds it interesting to discuss what's going on in current events, trending topics, controversies, and just all kind of things that I guess we're all experiencing in this new day and age. Since everything is all in your face. I don't want to do videos because I think sometimes people get distracted with the person that they're seeing as opposed to actually listening to what they're saying. So this is my attempt at a podcast. I've never done this before. I've never voiced myself in this way before, but I definitely have had plenty of opinions on things that are going on. And I was born in 83, so that you have an idea of, my age and what types of experiences I've gone through as far as culturally and on the level of just everyday life and our generational situations that we go through. Sometimes our opinions may differ from different generations. So I just wanted to make that clear. Also, just to put it out there from day one, that's why I'm calling this one day one testing, because this is a test for me. And by no way, shape, or form do I ever intend to offend anybody, especially your own opinions. You're entitled to them just as much as I feel I am entitled to my own. So this is more of a place for open debates. I would love to hear feedback from people on some of these topics that I enjoy discussing, but sometimes it's actually hard to find an audience to engage in such conversations. A lot of people are very closed-minded and, they see things one way. I'll tell you right now, I'm not that way at all. I'm very open-minded and I tend to see things about 8 different ways. I don't think that there's anything that's just specifically black and white. I think there's always going to be some gray area and room for various levels of interpretation, as well as understanding of what's being presented to everyone. So with that being said, I will talk about anything that just sparks my heart at that moment, or my inspiration might be something I see on the news or something I see on trending on social media and just want to discuss it with people who also enjoy discussing these types of topics. Most importantly, I know I do say a lot, and it's because I do try to think before I speak. So when you hear me say as often as I do, chances are I'm trying to find a way to say what I'm trying to say or what I'm thinking without it being taken in an offensive way or in a judgmental way. And I'm open for your interpretation regardless. So at the end of the day, I'm have pretty fairly tough skin. So if you don't agree with me, guess what? It's all right. I'm okay with that. My point here with this podcast is not to get people to just agree with me. It's to engage in these conversations, to debate, to speculate, to investigate and look at things in a different perspective and not be closed to what media or friends or families' ideals and perceptions of things are. So it's open. I am not the holy grail for anything. Knowledgeable in a lot of areas, but I am no expert. And I also do not always have time to research everything as much as I would like to. But I do research a lot, and I tend to go down a rabbit hole of basically finding one thing that leads to another. And so my mind and my thoughts and my opinions and feelings on things are very much subject to change. And I am not ever really firm on anything unless it's like morally just wrong. There are some things that I will see as just morally wrong, and I will not stand by it. If there is somebody on a receiving end of pain, hurt, torture, abuse. Those are the things that I draw the line there. For me, there is black and white there. You don't hurt anybody else. You don't. That's just, anything that can hurt somebody else, I'm pretty much against that, no matter what the circumstances, because I don't believe that you can make changes that way or change the world or anyone's opinion, let alone the world's. So it's just a place where I want to be able to express myself. I want to connect with other people who have various thoughts. Again, I'm not looking for people who are just on my same page. I'm looking to engage with you people who might think contrary to me. The reason why for this is I try my hardest to have understanding and empathy for any situation, because everyone is going through something. That's one thing that is definite, and everyone has gone through something at some point in their life where the odds might be against them, so I don't want to make this first one too long because this is more of a test, and I'm not even sure if I know how to upload this into the podcast thingy here that I'm using. So, again, I go by the name Alexis, and it's just a name I use. It's obviously not my real name, but my real name is not important. I'm just saying. So anyway, before this gets too long, this will be all for this time. I probably will post another podcast today just because I do have a few topics that I want to discuss, and try to see if I can get some feedback from people. So let me know what you would like to talk about as well. If there's a place for you to leave comments or anything. I'm not sure how this platform here works, but or if I need to create another platform in order to share my podcast with you, I'll figure that out as well. But at this point, I'm just recording some audio and I intend to share this online and hopefully get some feedback and get a good group of people who all think differently and can provide some insight on things from their own perspective. And I keep rambling on, so I promise you, now I am done for now. So stay tuned. Let me know if there's anything you really want to talk about or debate, and we'll try to get that into the schedule and see if we can have some sort of live podcast so where people can call up and I can answer questions or maybe just leave comments online on whatever platform it is that I end up sharing these podcasts on. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the point of my little podcast. So I hope to hear from all of you very soon and to share my thoughts with you as well. That's it for today, or right now.